Dan and Brian here. Hi, Brian.
Hello, hello. How is everybody doing?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Today, we are going to talk about how we have shown subscribers the keys to increasing their family's personal capital and wealth over the past 25 years with something we call multi-generational planning. Multi-generational planning? What do you mean by multi-generational planning, Dan? It is simply the coordination of transferring assets across generations, such as grandparents to parents to grandkids. You get the picture. Did you know the old joke? Who's the common enemy of grandparents and grandkids? Yup, the parents.
Ah,
All right, not that funny, Brian.
Yep.
In addition to dealing with family dynamics, a successful multi-generational plan typically includes thinking in inflation-adjusted dollars. While the national inflation rate has been low to non-existent at just over 2% the last 20 years, that's still a cumulative 58% price increase. It has started moving up back toward historically higher rates. Remember, we often say inflation, like politics in real estate, is local. How does the cost of living affect you, your kids, your grandkids? Also, keep in mind that properly updated documents are going to be the roadmap to success for the next generation and beyond. Brian has said many times that there is a shelf life of 7 to 10 years on these documents, meaning that it's not a set it and forget it circumstance. And the more money and more complicated your deal is, and we don't want no drama, the shorter shelf life these documents have. Also, remember to include and coordinate your beneficiary designations with your documents, things that are going to go directly to someone. Often it's a 401k, an IRA, a life insurance policy, because the beneficiary designation trumps your will or your trust designation. The late, great David Bowie sang, changes. Pretty soon now you're going to get older. Time may change me, but I can't trace time. Since 1995, WMGN has been keeping the world safe for democracy and keeping up with the constant changes made by our friendly elected officials. Can you believe it, Brian, that it is estimated there's been over 4,000 tax code changes just in the last 10 years?
That's crazy.
It's just, and it seems like more are coming every day. And that's only at the federal level. And if your state has an income tax, like Connecticut does, then you can tack on some more changes. Brian, can you do us a favor and tell us a story, true story of one of our long-term subscribers who, very successful folks, they sold their business 15 years ago. They seen their wealth increase significantly, needed to do some updates to their plan. It's a blended family, long-term second marriage for mom and dad, if you will. There's 3 kids on each side, 6 kids, 13 grandkids, pretty complicated stuff. And what they're realizing, more money, more problems. Huh, Brian?
Absolutely. We always say sometimes money creates more of the problems. And in this situation, it's a very complicated situation. It's just not with money, personally. And as the joke said, yeah, the grandparents are siding too often with the grandkids instead of the parents, and not just when it comes to the money issues. And as the saying goes, you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family. So what do we help this family do? Well, after they sold their business, they had plenty of money. They really weren't worrying about running out of money, and they didn't really stress about estate planning. They were in their 60s, and they figure, I'll just spend all the money down, and then when I go to a nursing home, they'll whittle away. The husband actually said he's spending all his money, leaving nothing to anybody, and he doesn't need any planning. Well, 15 years later, forget about spending their wealth down. We're still waiting for this couple to spend just the income they make off their investments. So we finally got them to agree to do a multi-generational plan. The first thing we did is said we need to talk to the kids to make sure we understand the kid situations and the grandkid situations. Then we incorporated that knowledge into the client's tax out financial solutions plan, which included a section about gifting and tax reduction strategies. Then, after we were able to do the plan, we brought in one of our expert estate planning attorneys to make sure we updated all their wills and trust and beneficiary forms to make sure everything aligned, not only with the parents or the grandparents stuff, but with their kids and their grandkids situation. So Dan, as we always tell our clients, money isn't a means to an end, but it can be an end to a means.
Absolutely, Brian. That's a great story. We believe we can do the same for you. We can show you how to successfully build a multi-generational plan. Tax Out Financial Solutions, we figure it out. If you or someone near and dear is having trouble figuring it all out, don't worry. Go to WMGNA.com or call us today at 860-679-5255 to see how our subscription services can help you.